What's up, good people, man? It's the kid DC Wrestling back at it again with another video, man. Here to bring you all your NXT Stand and Deliver 2022 review. Man, what a good show from NXT tonight. Well, this afternoon as we get ready for WrestleMania. Let's not waste any time, man. Let's get straight to it. So, in our first match of the night, we saw Cameron Grimes defeating Carmelo Hayes, Santos Escobar, Solo Sikoa, and Grayson Waller. My God, what a spot that was for Grayson Waller, the ladder spot, messing up his arm like that. But we see a new NXT North American champion, Cameron Grimes, wins, and what a win it was. Obviously, Cameron Grimes talked about how, this win meant a lot for his, his father and stuff. So, yeah, I know this really meant a lot to him, So, great win, great match, really great match. And, yeah, great way to start the show off. I told you guys the ladder match was going to steal the show, and indeed it did. All right, so this next match was also kind of emotional because of what happened. Tony D'Angelo defeating Tommaso Ciampa, and the end of Tommaso Ciampa's run in NXT. Great run for Ciampa, man, and what a way to go out by putting over someone like Tony D'Angelo. This is really going to benefit Tony D'Angelo in the long run. And, yeah, man, Tony D'Angelo getting the win over Tommaso Ciampa. And loved how Ciampa was obviously paying tribute tonight to Triple H, who later came out after the match to, hug him and consult him. The tribute to Shawn Michaels, the little tribute to Johnny Gargano. Hopefully, man, Tommaso Ciampa does pretty good things on the main roster because, honestly, I think Ciampa's run in NXT solidified him as one of the best in-ring performers to ever step foot in that NXT squared circle. So, good run for Ciampa, but great win, great match from both men, and again, good win by Tony D'Angelo. All right, next, we have a triple threat tag team title match player for the NXT Tag Team Championships. MSK defeating Imperium and the Creed Brothers. MSK are the new tag team champions, and I did not expect this whatsoever. Nobody really expected this. I was kind of hoping that the Creed Brothers get the win. But MSK wins the title, and this was actually a pretty good triple threat tag team match. Now, obviously, speaking of the Creed Brothers, I know they're going to be coming out, to NXT, probably talking about, like, okay, who attacked them and something like that. So we should find out sooner rather than later. I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up being MSK. But, man, MSK getting the win here. So congrats to them. They are the new NXT Tag Team Champions. And looks like they're going to be staying in NXT for a little bit while now. Because I thought they were going to be one of the ones going to the main roster. All right, we had a fatal four-way match for the NXT Women's Championship. The women really delivered here. Mandy Rhodes, Cora Jade, Io Shirai, Kaylee Ray. This was a really, really great women's match for the NXT Women's title. Mandy actually retains her title here. I thought, especially after what happened on the pre-show with the other two girls, Gigi Dolan and JC, it really seemed that, oh yeah, Mandy's time as NXT Women's Champ is coming to an end. But man, she wins. Mandy retains her title. So now I still think Mandy's gonna drop the title to Cora. Like, they'll probably fight one-on-one. Who knows? Probably at the next big NXT show, and then that's where, of course, like I said, Mandy will probably drop the title there. But hey, I got really no problem with it because I like me some Mandy Rose. I love me some Toxic Attraction. So Mandy, and even Mandy did well tonight. Like I said, the women really showed out tonight. All right, man. Semi-main event. Gunther defeating LA Knight. Gunther gets the win. This was pretty expected. You knew this was going to happen. I think this is also, I forgot to mention about the women. Io Shirai, I think she's going to the main roster. I think this was her last match. LA Knight's the same. I think he's going to the main roster as well. And rightfully so. LA Knight really don't need to be in NXT. As a matter of fact, he should have never really went to NXT in the first place. But, yeah, man, Gunther wins. Solid, not solid, but pretty good match between the two men. And shockingly, surprisingly, in our main event, Dolph Ziggler beats and retains his title against Brownbreaker. I'm telling you, this is something that none of us saw coming, which can only mean one thing. Brownbreaker could very well go to the main roster right away. You know, obviously Brownbreaker is something that, you know, I bet you Vince would love to get his hands on. And I guess Vince is like, you know what? We got to put this dude on the main roster pronto. Heck, I won't be surprised if he and Tommaso Ciampa ends up teaming up together or something. But no, I was not expecting this. No one really was. This was a really good match, though, between the both men. Dolph Ziggler retains the NXT Championship. And I'm going to be really curious to see what Dolph Ziggler goes from here. Maybe him and Carmelo Hayes go at it. Who knows? We'll have to tune in to NXT. But so far, man, really good show tonight, man. I know NXT just really showed out tonight, despite the fact that WrestleMania is taking place later on this weekend and tonight as well. But really, NXT surely did stand and deliver. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. This has been the Kid DC Wrestling. And so, yeah.